Okay, so the third set of Amiibo have come out in Japan, and today what I'm going to do is I am going to show an up-close look at 3 of them here, and then I will be opening a 4th one on camera here. This is the King Dedede one, which looks pretty good in the box. I'll be taking it out soon. But these other 3 I won't be taking out of the box. I'm going to keep them. And so you can see the 3 I have here. This one on the right in Japan is called Rosetta and Chico, but she's actually Rosalina and Luma in the rest of the world, I believe. And then in the middle we have Lucario, the Pokemon, and on the left we have Meta Knight. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring each one up close to the camera and kind of give you my opinion on the quality of them, and let's go ahead and do that. So the first one we have here, this is the Meta Knight Amiibo, and he looks pretty good. The sword looks, I mean, of course they're all plastic figures, but the sword looks quite plasticky, and I think some of them are a little bit bent, just like the Marth sword was kind of bent. And I don't know how well you can see it, but the mask looks kind of dirty on some of them. So like on this one it doesn't look too bad. Let me go ahead and pull up a different one, which I think, yeah, like this one you can really see it there. There's all these like dirt spots. I don't know if that's on purpose, like the paint job, or, and then you can see his sword is kind of slanted there. But otherwise, you know, it looks pretty good. It's definitely better than some of the Wave 1 of Amiibo. And then of course there's the packaging, as well as the back, which is all in Japanese on this version. But it pretty much does the same thing. Okay, so that is Meta Knight. And then next we have Lucario, which of these 3 I think is the best looking, maybe just because his face is not human. They don't seem to do a very good job on the human faces. So you can see his face looks pretty good, I think. And overall the quality is quite nice. There's a lot of detail in his feet. Unfortunately, he does have the stupid plastic piece back there, which I think is kind of a bummer for most of these Amiibo to have the plastic. And the ones that I've opened and kept in my collection, I have not bought the plastic PC ones. And there's the packaging, Lucario, Amiibo, and then of course in Japanese. So it looks pretty good. I think it's the best of these 3 here. And then maybe, I don't know how I feel about this one. Her face, they covered it up with hair, which is kind of how her art style usually is. But her face is a definite improvement, I think, upon the Marth and the Link and all of those terrible faces in the first set. And the star, of course, has to be on an awkward piece of plastic there in order for it to be floating in front of her. But otherwise, her dress looks really good. It's got like a nice shine to it, which I think is very characteristic of the character. The crown is kind of a disappointment. I don't know how it's not focusing in. It's just kind of like a dull-looking piece of plastic. And then her fingers are a bit awkward. Whoops, this is a strange angle. But I mean, they even have nail polish on her fingernails, which is pretty detailed. So I mean, it looks good overall. The face is better, but then again, it is covered to an extent with hair. So if it had been the full face, who knows? So yeah, those are the 3 Amiibo, and generally they're better, I think, than the first wave. The face on Rosalina looks better. I don't have any of the other characters that have human faces in this wave yet. But like, again, just to compare it, like with Link here, who's still in the box, but his face just looks terrible. Like, it looks nothing like him, I think. And then Marth as well, who I had before but sold, his face was just awful. So they seem to have trouble getting the human faces correct. Okay, so that's enough of me complaining about their faces. This is the King Dedede. I'm going to go ahead and open it on camera here. It looks pretty good in the box. This is going to be my Amiibo. My wife uses Yoshi, and this will be my guy here. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And just like the entire world, they don't open at all, like, smoothly, or whatever you want to call it. Just kind of ripping pieces apart. And then, I'm not sure how it comes out, kind of from the back like this. Okay, oops, all this paperwork. Oh, I'm knocking Meta Knights over. go. And there's the little tiny instruction booklet thing, whatever, who cares. Wow, there's one thing I can say, it's that Dedede is very heavy. This is a solid figure. I mean, holy cow, this guy is heavy. He is just... This is a solid figure. I mean, I don't know how to explain this to you, but it is significant in weight. Just holding this figure is almost as heavy... No, it's still heavier than this Meta Knight and box in like all of it. So I mean, it's a solid figure. This is a weapon here. So you can see, good design. The robe looks good. It has all these markings kind of in the white borders. Face looks good again because he's not human. Overall, really good design. Very good. The mallet looks good. The handle is maybe a little bit curved, it looks like, but that's because it intersects with his hand. Just good design. My camera is not focusing for crap, but yep. Well, I hope you enjoyed. That was the third set of Amiibo there with Rosalina, or Rosetta, and Lucario and Meta Knight. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.